Let's talk about Sumif and the plural Sumifs. I've got a database here, last name, first name, department, position, gender, etc. I'd like to find the total salaries just for the female staff, so I'll use the Sumif function for this. Let's type it in, and it's easy to follow the prompts. Equals Sumif. Press the tab key to use the formula autocomplete. So the first part is the range. So the range we're looking at here is the gender. So out of all of the genders, which I'm going to choose column E, comma, I want to choose female. So I can choose to use the cell reference, or I can type in F for female, but use the quotation marks as an alternative. Comma, and now I need to choose the sum range. So the range I'm adding as a result of that filter is the salary, which is column F. Let's try it again for marketing. I'll type in equals Sumif, and here I'm going to choose the department, so I'm selecting all of column C, comma, I'll choose the marketing cell from column C, comma, and the column that I wish to add is the salary column, so I'll choose the whole column there, which is column F. Perfect. Now let's try this next one, a little bit different, a little bit trickier. Let's go equals Sumif. We've got the range, so we're adding the filter to the salary field. So I'm going to choose the salary field as my first range, comma. The criteria for this is greater than 100,000. Because I'm typing in greater than 100,000, I've got to use quotation marks, comma. And now you can see that the sum range is optional. I don't need to use that. So I don't need that last comma. I can just press enter. I don't need to select that last salary column because I'm already using the salary field to apply the filter. Now let's have a look at how it works with our plurals. So the formula here is equals Sumif with an S, Sumifs, and you'll notice the key difference here is that the sum range is first. So the answer I want is based on the salary field. That's the field I want to sum, so I have to use that first in this case, comma, and now I can add the first criteria, which is gender, comma, F for female, comma. I'm looking for positions, so I'm setting that whole column, comma, director, bracket. You can have up to 256 criteria. Just select the column first, then the criteria, the column, and then the criteria. Let's try this one. Equals Sumif with an S, and we know to use the sum range first. And now we're going to follow the prompt. So we're looking for the total salaries greater than 100,000. So it's actually a salary criteria range we're looking at here. Even though we've used it for the sum range, we can use it again, of course. So we're selecting column F, and the criteria is being applied to that. So the filter is being applied to column F, which is greater than 100,000. I have to type that in because I'm using those greater than symbols. And now the years of the company, so we're choosing column H, and it's going to be greater than 6. So just using those quotation marks again. Press the bracket, and we're done. So we can have multiple criteria. Just keep using a comma to break up the criteria range and the criterias.